Yo, what is up, my people? Bring you guys the video that I promised you. An in-depth tutorial on how to combo. Some of you guys saw the other video and y'all were hyped as fuck. So I'm like, yo, the combo's freaking fast, yo. I can't do the nair. How you doing it? All that, man. I need some help. Well, I got you. Now, you can see from the length of this video is gonna be long, so I will have timestamps for each section. And you guys could probably hear my neighbors blasting that music, but I will have timestamps for each section, so you can go right to that point of the video. If there's something you don't understand, you forgot, and pretty much a refresher, okay? Now, before we get on the video, there's something I want to point out. This to this is not a true combo, okay? That combo information is broken. I'm gonna show you why. I'm gonna show you why it's broken. Okay, we're gonna set this to control. I'm gonna do that, and now watch this. See, your opponent can block, okay? That's not true. Your opponent can block. Now, some people probably thinking that this is bad. No, because when you're doing, if you're playing the neutral game, you're moving around, sometimes people might run into this, like out of nowhere, you just nair. People are not gonna react to that. Okay. And in certain cases, people will probably try to mash if you nair them in that place. Okay. They might try to mash, and if they do, get it down tilt. You can also just grab them, which I'll show you in a few. So that is not bad. But when you do the nair, on certain characters, you have to space it. Okay, so like do the nair and then pull back a little bit. So when you do that, let's say in this case Mario, he tries to jab me, it won't hit. But my down tilt will, okay? If you're too close and you do a nair to a down tilt and the person is jabbing, in this case Mario, this is what will happen. Okay. Oh wait, I gotta slow down. This is what will happen. See, jab, I got hit. Certain characters like Bayonetta, her jab won't hit you because they're slow. Slow jabs won't hit you. Fast jabs, depending, it won't hit you. Like Xerasu Samus, if you did that to Xerasu Samus, her jab wouldn't even reach you. And her jab is fast. And I think the reason for that is because of the angle of her jab, whatever. Daisy, when she does down tilt, she pulls back a little bit after she does down tilt. So she's basically avoiding the jab. Her hurt box is weaving back, and the down tilt will hit. So certain characters is different. Xerasu Samus, even though her jab is fast, you can actually down tilt Xerasu Samus and her jab won't even hit you. So if she's mashing jab, you can hit her out, okay? With Mario, as you saw right there, I can get jabbed out of it. So when you do a nair, you have to like ground space it, like hit and then pull back a little bit like that, not too much. To the point where you're out of jab range, but you can kick shot of Mario, you know what I'm saying? If you hit with the nair, you could get a grab. So I'm gonna have Mario mash, jab after I hit him, and I'm going to have him grab. I mean, I'm gonna have him jab and I'm gonna grab him. So here we go. I gotta move in. See, I was able to grab Mario before he jabbed. I buffered a, I had the jab buffered. Okay, so I grabbed Mario. So with the nair, if you hit with the nair, you're afraid of getting jabbed out of it. From down tilt, you can grab the opponent. Certain characters you can do this against. So there you go. I just wanted to explain that. Again, it may seem like bad because it doesn't true combo, but people will have to block, and if they block it down till you're safe, you can move out the way. You can probably jab them if you think they're gonna try to grab you or something out of shield. Shields are weaker in this game. It takes 11 frames to drop the shield in comparison to Smash 4, which takes 7. And if they try to grab you out of shield, it's 3 frames extra when it comes to grass for whatever reason. The best way to punish out of shield is to jump aerial, because whatever you're trying to do comes out sooner in comparison to dropping a shield and trying to do, you know, whatever. Okay, so there you go. Keep that in mind. And we're gonna move on to the next section of the video, which is basically the stuff you've been wanting, the combos. Okay, the combos. I'm gonna show you how to do some of this stuff. And one of the main things that I've been hearing in the comments is, how the hell do you do these ground float nairs? Cause the fuck. So look, simple method of practice ground float nairs, right? Look how quick this shit gonna be. What you do, you ground float, right? Just practice doing this, okay? Practice doing that, get used to this, ground floating. Once you do that, do a nair. After you do the nair, just let go float, okay? Do it slow, take your time, don't rush it. And then after you get comfortable with it, do it faster and faster. Like, always step up your speed from the current speed once you mastered it. And eventually you'll be able to do it like this, okay? Just do this a few times and you'll be able to do it like that. Now, next thing, once you get that down, you need to practice moving with it. So run and float, okay, like this. Do not hold forward, okay? Literally, when you float, let go of the control stick. The momentum carries when you let go of the control stick. If you're holding the control stick and you're getting this or this, when you try to, that's why. Don't hold it. Don't hold the direction. Just float, let go, and then hit the A button, okay? And again, just do it slow. And then once you master the current speed, just step it up. Step up the speed. Until eventually you can do it like this. Okay? You can do it like that. So just follow those steps, take it slow, speed it up, practice it, and then eventually you'll be able to do it like that. Now, the way I do it, do my ground float nairs, is I hold X. Once I hit down in X, I hold X. I go to stick, and then I slide my thumb from X to A while still holding X. Got my thumb on X, lean it to A while still holding X, and I get that. Another method, trigger button. So float with the trigger button, move forward, let go of the stick, and then hit A. Alright? That's another method of doing it, but I do it the previous method I just told you. To me, I find that a lot easier, more consistent. I've been playing Smash competitive since 2006. Started with melee, Peach and melee. So I've been doing ground float air attacks for 12 years. So basically muscle memory. I had no trouble doing it again. Coming into this game, it's just built in my muscle. There you go. That's basically how you practice doing that. Now once you get that done, you can do stuff like this to down tilt. Okay, you can do that. Alright, you can practice doing it in place. Nair, down tilt, nair, down tilt, nair. Again, do it slow. Slow. And then speed it up. Slowly increase your speed until you can get it like this. If you're good, you should be able to do this in sessions without messing up. And I messed up right there because I was like kind of talking, but you get the idea. Just do it in sessions. Alright? So now when you put everything together, it should look like this. Okay? Should look like that. Now, before moving on to the next section, there's an advanced type of way of doing these nairs. Like if you saw the video, I got a weak nair and the opponent didn't fly as far. Basically, to get that weak nair, you need to hit with the later hitbox. Throw out the hitbox and then move towards your opponent. You see it does 7. When you do that, the opponent will probably land at this distance. Again, the spacing is crucial. They'll land at this distance, and then this is the distance here where jab won't hit. So if the opponent is mashing, the jab won't hit, But the down tilt will just varies from character to character, so just keep that in mind. Most likely that's the optimal distance you want to be, and if you got them blocking after, instead of going for the down tilt, just grab them. Grab them and go for that, okay? Let me see if I can show a real quick example, because sometimes I mess this up because again the spacing is kind of crucial. I wouldn't worry about this too much. If you get the down tilt, another alternative is just grab. Okay, grab, down throw, there. Just do that. If you don't, I'm sorry, I'm a little out of it today, so I'm tired. Do not run and grab, okay, when you do this, because if you do, you're gonna miss the character completely. Just walk and grab. Okay, just do that. Walk and grab. Walk and grab, and then go for the bear. Then when you go for the bear, remember, create that distance so you're out of jab range, and then boom! Oops, not close enough. Out of jab range, but you are in down tilt range. Like that, okay? Every character varies, so just keep that in mind. So let me see if I can actually do the weak. See, I'm too close for that. See, if you're too close, you kind of have to pull back a little bit to get the weak nair. So again, it's a bit tricky. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this. I'm trying to see if I can actually pull it off before moving on to the next section. And as you can see, I'm not getting it right now. So again, don't worry about this too much. All right. Kind of have to delay the attack. It's all about positioning. You might have to like do the nair, and then when you do the nair, pull back a little bit. It's a really tricky thing, so don't worry about it. But it is good as a mix-up if you can get it down on a consistent level. It's all about practice. Okay, that's out the way. Next section is the up air spike, and this is easy. It's simple. Again, timestamps in the description below. When I get to a certain point, I know this video is lengthy. You want to come back to it later. Blah 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 blah. Up air spike, it's freaking easy. All you gotta do is this. All right, just do that. Get the dair at the right height of your of the character you're fighting. Get at the right height. When the dair is done, let go of float. Okay, just do that. When you let go of float, hit up on the C stick. Okay. Literally let go of float and then just like hit up on the C stick, like just flick it. Oops. Oh, come on. I'm too high apparently. You just, there you go. Like that. Boom. Easy. Just after the attack is done, let go of float and hit up on the C stick. And you get the spike. Freaking easy. It looks complicated because I did it within combo. It looks fast. But no. Then from here, you can grab if you want. If the opponent is mashing, you can either A, block it, or parry, and then grab them. Or after the up air spike, go behind them. They mash, you can walk forward to a down tilt while they're mashing, or you can grab them. Okay, just run up and grab. If you're not sure what they're gonna do, if you're afraid of button mashers, those are your options. Now, ground float up airs, the same way you practice the nair, you practice the up air, okay? Just float and then up air, let go, and then just slow it down and then practice the speed until you can do it fast like me. Okay? Now, the easiest way I feel like you'll be able to do it for those that are starting out is set one of your triggers to jump, hold the trigger button, and then up on the C stick. Okay, up on the C stick, and okay, do it slow. And then once you get used to it, step up your speed little by little when you master your current one, and you get this. Okay, oops, I'm messing up because I'm not used to doing it this way. The way I do it is harder. Okay, I'm still using the method where I hold X, then I press A, leaning my thumb to A, but I hit up on the control stick and leave my thumb from X to A while still holding X to get the up air, and then I land. And then when I land, I ground float and do it again. So slow motion. And then again, I step up my speed. Little by little, I step it up, and then I can do it like this. And I can do it moving. Oops, sometimes I mess up. As you can see here, I'm pretty consistent. I can do it moving. Okay. Alright, so if you do it at that speed, if you knock somebody in the air with a down tilt and they're over you, you can, actually, see, up a second. And you saw how it crossed up? Mario was in the other direction, so I can cross up. This is really good. You catch somebody, you get behind them, they're mashing the button. Again, you can walk up down till you can grab them because they'll pop in a different direction. You're good. Okay. So that's how you do the up airs. Alright, just take your time, slow, step up your speed. I would recommend doing it the way I just explained. I would try to do it with the triggers. I feel like trigger might be easier for some people starting out. But if you want to try my method, you can. Just let you know it's a bit more challenging. I've just been doing this for a long time. Like ground floating, air attacks. For 12 years, 2006, mainly Peach. So 12 years I've been doing this, so it's like second nature. Alright, that's out the way. Now the last thing is the short hop dairs, okay? Short hop dairs. The way you do this, the way I do it, is I slide my thumb from Y to A, okay? I just flick it, slide down, while holding down on the control stick. So just practice doing this in place. Hold down on the control stick and slide your thumb. Like you can actually hear my controller flicking. If I do it too slow, I get a float. If I do it fast enough, I get that, okay? So you gotta do it fast, don't waste time. Just slide it. Slide it as fast as you can. And you get that. Now, if you're doing it right, when you do this, hold the jump button, and you should be able to float, okay? While holding down. If you hit the jump button, and you're not holding down, you're gonna get that, okay? You gotta hold down. And once you do that, you get this, alright? Now, once you do that, you're gonna practice letting go of down when you end up floating and doing that, okay? Just practice. Take your time. Do it slow. Oh. See, I'm even messing up at times. I'm doing it too slow. And this game is a bit different. Like I usually don't have trouble doing this. Like in Smash 4, I'll do it fine. But in this game, for you to be airborne, it takes 3 frames instead of 5. So that's why this is a bit more challenging. But again, the best method is the trigger button. Hold if you press trigger button set as jump and the C stick down at the same time. Literally hit it at the same time. You won't even full hop. You'll sure hop, okay? You'll sure hop. The only way you'll be able to full hop is if you hit the trigger button and then the C stick. And you get that. But if you hit it at the same time, you get a sure hop. Alright. So once you get this, just hold the trigger button. And you keep your momentum forward again, okay? And then once that happens, just hit A. Okay, so practice doing this in place. Okay. See, even I mess up at times because I gotta get used to the frames. You're able to be faster in this game. Now once you got that down, you approach with it, and at low percents, you'll be able to do what you saw me do in the video where my nair crossed up. It's a bit tricky, so let me see if I can actually get it down. This. I didn't even get the nair. Okay, this is gonna be a bit tricky for me to do. Because I think like certain characters, they pop up too high. Okay, like it's all about spacing. You have to like really. You have to like really space it. Sometimes I get a jump and it's a bit. Okay, with Mario, yeah, with Mario, the way he pops up, I can't really do it. But characters like Bayonetta, you could, where you cross them up at low percents. I wouldn't worry about the cross up too much because, again, it has to be like at really low percents. And, you know, it's like character dependent. It's like the weight class is what really deciphers it, because I can't really do it on Mario. But in the combo video, you'll be able to see it. But why this is important to learn, doing this to this, because this is good shield pressure. So after you do a short hop there, you do a nair on shield, and then you space the nair, so when you pull back, you do a down tilt. So it should look something like this. Okay. Now this will take some time getting used to, like timing it on shield and whatnot, but again, practice makes perfect. Nothing happens overnight. So you do that right, you do the short hop nair, float into there, space it there on shield, and again, you'll be at the range where grabs won't reach you. Alright? Grabs won't reach. Control. Grabs won't reach you. Jabs won't reach you, but boom! Alright, that's good for pressure. Pressure, after the nair, most likely people are gonna try to freaking grab you because nobody wants to respect this character on shield. Do that, you get a free down tilt, and again, start your combo, okay? So again, don't worry about the dare to cross ups because it's like character dependent. The weight, I can't really do to Mario. Doesn't really look like we do it to Mario. Yeah, it's like the way he flies from the nair at like 0. Yeah, I can't do it to Mario. See that? He goes over. So it's character dependent. Feels like Bayonetta doing it like that would have got it. Bayonetta would have went behind me, and then yeah. So don't worry about this too much. It's like it won't happen too often. But do that on shield, alright? Do that on shield. There's pressure. So I think that's it. Okay, that's it. It's about everything. The turn ups is basically the same thing. Like if you hit with a turn up, down tilt. Oh, that's too high. If you hit with a turn up, down tilt, boom, and you know, just go for like whatever. So that's how the combos go. Like all that stuff, if you get the ground float nairs down, the up air spikes, And the short hop there to nair, which is basically pressure. We don't worry about that too much. You'll be alright. Just the ground float nairs, the up airs, ground float up airs, or the up air spikes. You know, all that mix and match. And you'll be able to do the freaking combo. So now when you go look at the combo video again, everything should make a lot more sense. You should understand it. When you do the combos again, just take your time. I'll do one right quick for you guys. Arya's height is like really annoying. I'm just trying to do this. I have to be at the right height. Oh, that just reminded me, the throws. Guess that's another section. Let me go over that right quick. So the throws, So in the combo video, you saw me do something like this. Oh, not that. I totally forgot about this. You saw me do something like that. Now, depending on percent and character, characters don't have a nair that's fast enough or an option. So if they're trying to mash, your nair will actually catch them. And when you hit them, they'll probably end up at this distance. Again, this distance you want, because you'll avoid attacks, but you can hit them. And, you know, right there, you can go for the tricky fouls that you saw me do in the video, off of the down throw, all right? It's best to do this at mid-percent, so the opponent is over you. It gives you enough time to have the hitbox active as they're falling down towards you if they're trying to mash, okay? Now, the way to do this is, it's the same way you practice the ground float nairs and whatever, but down throw, and then practice floating out the down throw, okay? Just time it, practice floating out of it. And then when you float out of it, just move forward a little bit. You can flick the stick forward. That's usually what I do. Or you can start floating. You can start moving forward while floating. Alright? Again, just take your time, do it slow. Just do it in place for now so you get used to it. Don't even try to hit the opponent, just do it in place. And then once you get that down, you know, you step up the speed, yada yada yada, you know the drill. And you should be able to do it like this. This is a bit more technical. See, I turned around, but I messed up. See, like that. I could probably do it a bit faster than that, but yeah, that is good. Sometimes, if you can position yourself properly and you're good at it, you can get the weak nair. Get the weak nair, space yourself back a little bit so they don't fly as far, and again, optimal distance to get that, and then you start to place your combos, alright? So yeah, basically, and if you don't want to do that, you find that too hard, then just do this. Okay, just go through there. And at low percent, if let's say you do this, if you get the bear on certain characters, they won't go as far. Okay, see, like that, they didn't go that far. So on your landing, again, at the optimal distance where attacks won't hit you, but you'll hit them. It varies from character to character. Sometimes you can be a bit closer. Sometimes you gotta be farther away. To me, the farther away, the better. But the closer you are, depending on their jab range, the easier it is. The less time you're giving them to break away. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to move as much. So I think that's basically it. If you guys have any questions, something I didn't cover, you don't understand, let me know in the comments below, and I will answer your questions. You can also let me know on Twitter. You can hit me up on Twitter, on Twitch. I stream a lot on Twitch, so if you catch any of my Twitch streams, you can ask me questions there. I'll answer them if I am not caught up in a game or something. And also my Discord, that's probably the best way to ask me questions on my Discord. I have the links to all that in the description below. And yeah, hopefully the video was helpful. And I will see you guys in the next video that comes out. Until then, peace off, I'm out.